this is Julia, and today we're gonna talk about yarn as always. So this is the second episode of Yarn Ventures, where I do hauls or I just like share the yarns that I buy. So there it is. And yeah, a little update. I dropped by the local yarn store near my place, which was literally just like 5 minutes away from my house, from our house, and it was heaven for me. It was my first time visiting an actual yarn store because I just usually buy my yarns online, and for a long time I really wanted to visit an actual store just so I can like have a feel of the yarns before buying them, because sometimes buying online can be a hit or miss. So I got a couple of yarns, and it's not a lot, but yeah, they're really nice, and I got quite like a variety of them, from like cotton and silk and wool. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this first one. So these are so beautiful. It was my first time buying hanks, and this is the Darn Good yarn, and it's this one. Okay, let's start with this first one. This one is in the color Watercolors. It's made with Anamika silk, and it's from India. It's vegan yarn, it's recycled yarn, and as you can see, the color is just so beautiful. It's so vibrant, and this is a lace weight silk yarn, so it's just a small hank, and it's a total of 300 yarns, and the recommended knitting needles is 2 to 3 millimeter needles. So I am gonna use this together with some Mohair and Bouclé that I got. I actually made a swatch of it. So yeah, this is my yarn stash right here, and this is how it looks like. I tried doing it with using 2 strands of this. This is the one using 1 strand, and I'm just very unsure with how the 1 strand looks like on using a 6 millimeter. I think it's just a little bit too thin. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for using like 2 strands for this particular project. This one I already caked it, so it was my first time winding yarn last weekend, and it was just like so fun. I just wanna buy hacks now and turn them into cakes. So yeah, this is how it looks like when it's caked. This is the hack, and the colors are very bright. It's also my first time using silk, and I read that it stretches out a lot over time, so I'm also not very confident in like just using this yarn alone for a project, so I'm mixing it with other fibers. So yeah, but overall this is like a very nice color, even just for making an accent color, or even for making like projects with stripes. So yeah, that's it for this one by Darn Good Yarn. And yeah, another good thing is that it's vegan, so there you go. Okay, another one that I bought from the brand is this banana fiber hank, which is in the color Kaleidoscope, and this is actually there's no weight indicated, but it looks like it's a DK because the look of the yarn is actually the weight looks unevenly spun. So yeah, but its recommended needle size is 4.5 to 5 millimeter needles. For crochet it's 5.5 to 6.5 millimeter. So it looks very beautiful, but this was also expensive. This was, I think, 680 pesos, and that's for a discounted price because the yarn store is having like an introductory price for these yarns. And yeah, this is also just 330 yards, which is just very short. So yeah, that's it for the darn good yarn. These are very lovely hanks, and yeah, I can't wait to make projects with this. Okay, so another one that I got is a cotton yarn because I am trying to get more into using cotton yarn because of the weather here. Like 90% of the time it's just like really hot here, and it's better to work with very breathable fibers. Last year I got a lot of wool yarn from Yarnventures, and that kind of fiber is really just like for the cold weather. It's for Baguio weather, not like for Manila weather. So yeah, I'm trying to get more into using cotton, and I got this ball of Mirafil. So I don't know, all the light is just kinda bad. Okay, so this is Mirafil, and it is made from Turkey. So okay, going back. Okay, so it's made from Turkey, and it is 100% Pima cotton, and it's 100 grams with 170 meters to, or 170 meters slash 186 yards. So I got this, I think, for 400 pesos. So yeah, it's not that bad because it's actually kind of chunky, and this is also the first time that I'm working with Pima cotton. Like usually, like before I work with cotton, but it just says cotton. I didn't really know what exactly the kind of cotton that is. So yeah, and another thing that I got is this wool acrylic wool blend. I already caked it. This actually came in a ball, and yeah, this is directly from the yarn store, from the Attic Yarn and Craftery, and the colors are really good. I'm just not sure if the wool is a synthetic one or natural fiber, because for its price it's kind of cheap. So yeah, but overall it feels soft and not that rough, and the color is so nice. Like look, it's like it has this like gradient through it, and I think this one is actually hand dyed. So yeah, that's it for the stuff that I got from the yarn store. It's actually not a lot, so yeah, I tried my best to not buy too much yarn unless I have already a project in mind, because I did that mistake last year and I just ended up like with a lot of scrap yarns that I really didn't know what to do with. So yeah, so for the next one, I'm just gonna show you some of the yarns that I got online. So these are majority from Shoppee, from different shops. And yeah, first I'm gonna show you this Mohair. I got this too from an Indonesian shop, and yeah, these are synthetic mohair. I've been wanting to try mohair for the longest time, ever since last year, ever since I started knitting, because I just think that they just look so beautiful. And yeah, but I also don't want to spend so much. First, I just want to like kind of try them out, how it feels and how it works. So I just got this synthetic ones first, and this one is, the colors are just in numbers, so I just got this blue one and this white one. I was expecting it to be rougher, but it's actually really soft for like a synthetic mohair, and it doesn't feel that like plasticky feeling. So this one is nice. I think this is just like 250 pesos for 200 grams. And then this white one, this one though, it feels rough, like the texture is very far from this one, so I was kind of disappointed with this one. So I think I'm just gonna like use this. I don't actually know yet like which project I'm gonna use this one, because like it's rough. I wouldn't really like make a complete like a whole wearable for this one, so I'm also probably just gonna make this like an accent color of some sort. So yeah, that's it from that shop. And this one, oh, I love this one. This one is from Pokkomi. It's an why is the light like this? Okay, just gonna turn it down so you can see it. Okay, this one is from Pokkomi. It's in, I forgot the name of the color, but it's in this really beautiful green seaweed color, and it's in DK weight, so it's I think this would be best for like 5 to 6 millimeter knitting needles. Like me personally, I don't really use like the recommended needle size for some reason. But yeah, this one is beautiful. This is made from 100% local cotton, so I'm assuming it's cotton from Indonesia. And yeah, I'm gonna use this in a summer top, like those ones that are just like kind of covering in the front, like a backless knitted top, since like the weather is just like really hot and I want to have more tops. So yeah, I'm still looking for some yarns that I can pair with this, but I think I'm just gonna swatch this first to see how the overall color looks like, and see if I can like just really work with this color. And yeah, and oh, they got me a free one. They gave me a free Bouclé yarn, like in this blue cobalt color thing. So yeah, this is actually a free one. It came with this, and I was like, oh, they were so nice to give like some free yarn. And yeah, this is Bouclé. I don't know though what's like the weight of this one and how many meters this is, because like there are no other info on the label. So that's it for Pokkomi. And oh, I also got this really bright green yarn. It actually is from the same shop where I bought this one. I'm gonna link it down below, because the shop doesn't like really have a name. It was just like Julia something ph.21. So yeah, it doesn't really have a name. But this one is from Balinese cotton, and it's a sport weight. And yeah, this was just I think 175 pesos for this cake, which is a pretty reasonable price. And I think these two colors kind of go well together, like the blue and the green. I don't know, I'm just into those colors lately. Actually, this one too, they look really nice together. So Yeah, like most of these yarns, like I just like mix and match them. I have a couple of projects in mind, like mostly summer tops, like sleeveless ones. I've been tempted to make another cardigan sweater, but I think I need to stop because I can barely use them because I don't go to like really cold places, and the weather here is just like so it's just like super hot most of the time. So yeah, that's it for the yarns that I got. I actually have another haul.
Wait a damn minute.
Which I got from the Wool Warehouse, but I think I'm just gonna do that in another video because that is quite a lot. So yeah, kinda back on track with like spending my money on yarn. So yeah, that's it for today, and let me know if you have any other yarn recommendations. Like I'm also thinking of what other summer knitting projects that I can make, because I actually just want to knit more clothing that's more suitable in this kind of weather. As much as it's just like so fun to knit sweaters and like a cardigan, it's just not, I wouldn't be able to like realistically wear them most of the time. So yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Let me know if you have like any other like yarn suggestions, like what are your favorite yarns to use, and if you have like any like knitting summer knitting plans.